It's me, Professor Tree, and today I'm going to be going over some of the most recent leaks in the new Pokemon games, as well as the various other developments coming to the franchise. Let's go! So, first up is the fact that the Pokemon Company have partnered up with the world-famous pop star Ed Sheeran to create a song called Celestial, which is not only a really awesome song featuring many fan-favourite Pokemon throughout the video, but also the way the video was done was really cool, as it would swap between real-life footage and cartoon footage, allowing the viewer to feel like the Pokemon were really there in the room. But the craziest part about this rather out there announcements, amid the sea of leaks and trailer announcements, is that Celestial will be the first ever song with lyrics to be featured in the Pokemon game franchise, as based on this tweet from the official Pokemon Company Twitter account, it will be featured in-game. I'm hoping that we'll also get to listen to songs by the other artists they've done partnerships with previously, such as Post Malone, and I'm honestly just excited to hear the song in-game. Instead of concrete evidence, I wanted to discuss a rather interesting theory after an eagle-eyed viewer after watching one of the official trailers spotted the fact that the player had two Lechonks, one male and one female in their party, as shown by this screen capture, potentially hinting at a split evolution path similar to Ralts, another early game Pokemon. If this is the case, I can see the male evolution being very muscular and imposing, similar to the final evolution of Tepig, Emboar, as it really does have the potential to be like that based on the Pokedex entry, as the Pokedex states that it walks around and is quite a muscular Pokemon from doing so. And finally, the leak that's been circulating around on Twitter, the rumoured coin Pokemon. As shown in these screenshots, somebody managed to get the 3D file from Pokemon Go as a part of a new event coming to the game soon, similar to the way Melmetal was revealed before the Let's Go games hit stores potentially. What's interesting about this Pokemon is it appears to have a tail that resembles a money clip, so maybe its evolution will be a flying type using banknotes as wings, which is a really funny thing to think about. Of course, whether or not this is confirmed real, it is our first high quality look at a new Pokemon, and I'm excited to see if it is indeed real. Some other awesome info we've had recently uncovered, courtesy of the many playthroughs that were given at the early access event, is in the footage where this screenshot is from. It shows a minimap, and on that minimap we can see a number of Pokemon, from Rookie D to 3 new ones. What is interesting about these new Pokemon is one appears to be a parrot or some sort of lovebird style bird with a pompadour haircut, and I can honestly see this guy evolving into maybe a grease monkey kind of vibe with a street punk jacket to reflect its feathers. Alternatively though, another route that I'd like to see it go down is a mariachi style musician, with its design being in line with the cultures that have been combined across this region's background. Next up is this rocky looking mushroom. Some have said that it looks like raw salt, so maybe we're going to be getting a salt rock Pokemon, which is very interesting. It also reminds me of the 1-Up mushroom from the Mario series, which I find quite funny. I can personally see this guy evolving into something similar to Colossal from Pokemon Sword and Shield, based purely on its very rocky but also very cute design. And finally, is this rather regular looking mouse. Now unlike the others, this Pokemon doesn't have any defining features that make speculation easy, but like the others, we are only guessing based on what we have available to us on what these evolutions might be. They could be something that's like the middle stage evolution, or it could be a final evolution. We don't know until the games come out on November 18th, but right now I'm just going to go ahead and speculate. I personally think that the mouse is going to end up being something very out there, very similar to something in lines of, say, like Clefable on that evolution line, where it starts out cute and it gets stronger looking. So we might end up with like maybe a ghost type mouse. That could be pretty interesting, or maybe it goes like a dark type route. That could be pretty cool too. Of course, all of this is purely speculation. Until we play the games on November 18th, we can only decide what we hope can happen. I really do hope it goes down an interesting route though, as these Pokemon designs are really cute and they have a lot of potential to get really cool. Next up is this leaked image of a potential evolution for the rather controversial Pokemon Wiglet. The source of this image is Centro Leaks on Twitter, a very reputable source for leaks when it comes to the Pokemon games. They've been leaking for years, ever since I believe Sun and Moon, and so far most of their leaks have turned out to be true. But according to them, it's neither confirmed nor denied whether this image is genuine. But what I find interesting is its colour palette change, as previously Wiglet was a pure white Pokemon with the only colour really being the pink on its nose. Whilst with this new design, it's got spikes over the heads and like a red gradient, which makes me think it could become a different typing potentially. And I'm leaning towards a dragon water type for it, given the fact that it kind of resembles a Hydra from Myths and Legends. This is also a very commonly spoken theory in the comments down on Centro Leaks Twitter page, so honestly I can see it being rather true. Now if the image is real, this is a really unique and very cool looking Pokemon, and I can't wait to see what it can do. Tell me down below, what do you think? Do you think this is a real leak, or do you think it's a fake leak? Another really awesome bit of information that comes from a frame of one of the various trailers put out by the Pokemon Company is that while they have shown off the new Paldean Wooper form, it left fans wondering whether or not the original would make the cut as well, as Hisuian forms also have their original counterparts in the game, presumably based on other trailer footage. Well, if you look very carefully over the player character's shoulder in this screenshot, you can see that the original Johto form of Wooper is in the background. This opens up a whole new train of thought for these new games, such as if Wooper has its original form, what other Pokemon that we haven't seen yet with Paldean forms also have their original counterparts in these games? It's all very exciting, and I can't wait to have my questions answered when we play the games.